Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book sack, buddy.
Yeah.
We back.
We back.
Hey, man, look. You back. We always brewing.
Forever.
You back. That's why we on the brew out tour.
That's facts.
Oh.
Feel what I'm talking about?
Facts.
Hey, you really gotta know it, man.
Facts.
You feel me? Cause when you say, when we be like all esteem to YAHUAH showed us how to brew.
Facts.
Feel me?
It's a fact.
So when we say we brewing, we gotta, this vernacular in the brew. That's because it's all from the heavens.
Facts.
Feel me? It's with that same thing where people try to see it's for salvation, but they don't use it to make people breathe. It is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's just brew.
Just brew.
You ain't gotta distinguish he or she. It's a brew.
Just brew.
Feel me? We gonna do it in action and show them how to brew.
Just brew.
This the brew sprat.
We the Brewfessionals.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
Welcome to the brew spot. I'm your host, it's beloved Daoud.
It's your
It's your
favorite
favorite
arc.
And it's your co-host, Murder Mish.
Burn on more, bitch. And I'm your co-host, Script Flow. Woo! Woo! A 613 splash. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
Yes,
And
right.
we'd like to appreciate everybody for the support, man.
That's
Two
right.
muscles up, hashtag big
Two
brew
muscles
support with the two muscles at the end, man.
Tools.
You already know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if some people don't know how to work the app, they got the yellow muscles. That be me too. You gotta joke me out too. See, I'm like, I laugh at that too, so I take it too. Tough skin. You feel me?
Facts.
Put the yellow muscles up too.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
Man, we appreciate everybody for the Big Blue support, man. Look, man. Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Shout out.
Luz.
Here at Playback Sounds.
That's where we at.
If you're looking for a quality sound, be sure to visit playbacksounds.com.
Yeah.
Not only is the sound quality, it's also
In your budget. Cha-ching.
Shout out to Ed Doctor on the ones and twos.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Shout out to everybody that came to brew with us.
Facts.
Today, man, we'll be going over this.
Where we at?
Over this one thing, right?
Where we at? Where we at?
That sometimes ends up a little bit sensitive sometimes.
Don't you get sensitive today now.
Hey, no.
We love you too.
Don't you do it.
We love you too.
But
like
you know
the
what
song.
though? Now the title was something. You know what? What we gonna say it is no one deals with YAHUAH directly, not even man.
That's right.
Ooh.
Facts.
Okay.
Now even that's a bold statement.
That's a bold statement.
Okay. Because some people think they deal directly with YAHUAH.
That boy think he just pull up on YAHUAH. Oh no.
Oh man. What we gonna do today? I'm just gonna say this. First segment, y'all already know. Script flow. Woo!
Woo!
Split it ass. From the top.
All this stuff
Second,
to YAHUAH.
y'all already know Mish Pop. Burn them all, Mish. That's my favorite producer in the world. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
Man, all esteem to YAHUAH. My favorite producer
My
in the
favorite.
world. Y'all
My
can
favorite.
tell, can't you? I don't even shop for beats.
Man,
It's just right here. I just dig in the bag.
what a
All
bag.
esteem to YAHUAH. My favorite producer in the world.
It's a
How
big
you
bag.
end up with your favorite producer in the world?
All esteem
All
to
esteem to
YAHUAH.
YAHUAH.
Same way you end up with the favorite rapper in the world.
Hey man, all
esteem to YAHUAH.
And then we got the man of moment. Dun 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 dun. We always gonna drop them. We gonna always gonna
That's
drop
right.
them highlight scripts.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Them highlight scripts. You should highlight. So pull out your highlighter.
Pull it out.
Truly.
Pull it out.
Truly. The highlights. The highlights.
Facts.
The highlights. Pull out your highlight scripts.
Pull it out.
Feel. You are now
at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
Ricky Daddy's on the beat.
Yeah, ha, these people funny, got no sense at all. Forget it all, I'm feeling rich without a cent involved. What you know about the first, got no rent at all. And them folks you say your friends, just ignore your call. Forever faith, one day I'ma have it all. But you know before you walk, first you gotta crawl. They tell me talking truth, it's such a risky business. Tell them please hit record, let's get back to business. You looking at a man, bump this wicked land. Hey, ain't no woman ruling me, girl, I wear the pants. A different type won't lose sight because her dress is tight. She probably pass around the tape. I ain't a talker, I'ma do it, the right thing. I'ma do it, don't play around as I do it. Hey, keep it solid, how I do it. I ain't a talker, I'ma do it, the right thing. I'ma do it, don't play around as I do it. Don't keep it solid, how I do it. Yeah. Yo, situation kinda rocky, but my mind is stable. But you can BT, I make it like you order cake. Yeah, I'm working, but I ain't talking clocking bread. I'm talking duty much higher, let's bow our heads. Praying for tomorrow, cut the future darker. Know a cat at 14 that just bought a chopper. And he screaming, whoever want it, they can get it. Twist his fingers in the air, he do it for his city. Really? These same city cost your people blood. Same color, but they asking, are you crippled blood? Silly rabbit, they got shotters for your Elmer Fudd. 100 years from the judge, it ain't no love.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite op, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite op.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. And I'm your co-host, Script Flow. Woo! A 613 splash. All esteem to YAHUAH. And we
All
back up in
esteem
the
to
building,
YAHUAH.
man. We back up in the building, man. Shout out to playbacksounds.com. You feel me? For all your playback needs. You know what I mean? All your podcast needs. You feel me? All your photography needs. You feel me? Go and get that, man, for a nice little price. You feel me? Shout out to Ear Doctor on the ones and twos, man. On the ones and twos. And that last song was I'ma Do It. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From your favorite out, my favorite out, beloved YAHUAH. You can catch that in the 40 for 40 because you know it's still raining because we ain't hit 40 yet. You feel me? And I see you can swim because we see them hits. You know what I'm talking about? All the steam to you. You know what I mean?
Okay, now.
You know what I mean, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know my section. You know, I come with a little, you know what I'm saying, a little definition and a little spit. You feel me? All the steam to you.
All esteem to
So what I'm
YAHUAH.
coming with today is intercessor. Okay? So that intercessor really matched the mood of what we talking about because we all need an intercessor. You feel me? Because you already know you was out here doing some dirt and you need somebody to intercede for you. You know you ain't perfect, okay? So an intercessor is a person who intervenes on the behalf of another, especially by prayer. They reject the notion that an intercessor was needed to appeal to YAHUAH. Sheesh. Now we all have to answer to someone. The scripts are about order. YAHUAH, Yahushua, the man and his wife and the family. Now these things were put into play to build up the house in righteousness in order while the building of a nation that can all coexist under the rule of law. So let's get a proper perspective on what this order is about dealing with the man, woman, and the family.
That's right.
Intercessor.
That's right.
Okay? Because a lot of us be talking about we dealing with YAHUAH.
Sheesh. No.
Because
even when they go-
the script said that we
Nah, 'cause
definitely can't be up there like
And you know,
that.
that's why people always say, okay, facts.
Mm-hmm.
We don't deal with the new. It's talking about some Holy Spirit that was made up by somebody.
Oh man.
Okay, then, so who gave Moses something above himself?
Facts.
I'm waiting.
We waiting.
What descended what ascended is what was descended down, which was the word.
Right.
It had to be a messenger to give it to our dear brother Moses.
Okay.
It had to be an intercessor.
Okay, we getting deep. Don't
In
drown.
in between, because he said what I just said was not what the script said was.
Fast.
What ascended is the same thing that descended down. And that was the word. That was the order.
Right.
That was the order.
That was the order.
So nobody dealt with Yahuwah. They dealt with the word. But who brought the word?
Mashiach.
Because see, if we was hearing the word from the heaven, wouldn't we be hearing it now like this? Everybody could hear it. But it had to be a messenger because he knew we had to bring it to certain people address because this is a house.
Bullet.
Don't take it over there on 613, such right over there. He over there, Mishpat over there.
Let's see 1-3 tree circle.
Script flare over there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I see
Facts.
over there.
That's facts.
Zug over there.
Facts.
Yom over there. Doc over there.
Okay. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The boy
Okay.
Rock over there.
That thing had an address on
He had
it.
an address.
Facts.
So it was a messenger that had to get there. Same like your postal service. Even though it's at the post office, you never went to go get it, did you? It appeared at your house, didn't it?
Facts.
Even when you wasn't there, was somebody working, huh?
Facts.
So even when you wasn't home, it was still was a messenger sitting there until you got home.
Ooh.
You just had to read it. See, you just maybe we just didn't catch it.
As in heaven, as in earth. Okay.
Hey,
now.
maybe we
Okay.
just didn't catch it.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Okay. Facts.
So when y'all got to deal with Mashiach, it's just a certain way we y'all have to deal with him though.
Right.
Cause Adam, it says Eve was brought to Adam.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we were talking about. So everybody looking for this great hand to come out the sky, and just scoop Eve up. Brought her straight to Adam. Like, yo, go.
Oh man.
That him. Don't that look like a pimp?
Yeah, fact. That's some of that Netflix.
Like a pimp.
That's some
like,
sci-fi.
Just look like he like a pimp. Like he just grabbed somebody, snatched somebody's daughter up and said, "Oh yeah, cause I can. Oh he'll get her. Ooh, she look good." That look bad.
Facts.
When you make it look in that picture, oh yeah, facts. Don't make your hood look like that. Don't even make yourself even look like that.
Facts, Aki.
No, it was the ruach on Adam that attracted Eve. Now that sounds like the best picture.
Facts.
And the light brought her.
Facts. Y'all shot a best wingman. Let me give him the right angle right now. See, he got that eye.
I see that way he like, yeah.
I see that way he like.
Facts.
Yeah. So we gotta understand that no one deals with Yahuwah directly, because as Paul was stating, first Adam was inspired. Then he had to work his way up. Then he was brought inside the house because he had to clean himself up first. It's just like if you was trying to come back to your mother, your father, and your mother's house, your father's house, and you left and went to rehab in the state that you was in, but when you came back, they were looking for a better person. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just where they at with it. You gotta come back a better person. You always gotta come back a better person because that's what people really looking for. But see, sometimes we be having like some people tell me like, nah, I ain't got them qualities. But that's because we don't really look at that real mirror. That's what it is. We don't look at that real mirror. So that when it always tells us to self-reflect, if it says your woman is as yourself, okay, now you see what's going on because she reacting to who you are. You may not think it because you going, you know what I'm saying, you may be going woo, but see then that makes you adjust. You know, that's how a man learns. So you gotta adjust. When people are trying to convince you or convict you of something unrighteous, you know what I'm saying? you have to give your stance. You have to see it from both sides. Somebody has to come back with something. So even when somebody argue, even what we talk about over here, it has to be a other side because it is.
Right.
It's a world too. It's earth, it's heaven and earth. You feel what I'm saying? It's people who want heaven and it's people who want earth. You feel what I'm saying? So as Adam was formed outside and then brought into the house, and you know what I'm saying, him doing the rules and the law, statutes, and commandments that actually inspired a sister. Definitely came to him, brought them, they vibed. She learned that his side. He knew the scripts. He was teaching his wife real deep sleep by her past, anything that was going on. This is his woman. And just like what the Most High say, he gonna blot out our sins. Wouldn't that be like he's in a deep sleep about our past? Oh, you gotta smack him. Cause see, Bert, it's really like in his image. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's gonna be. Cause he really gotta turn an eye to the things you used to do. If not, then he probably wouldn't deal with you. So the new creature you have to become cannot go back to that same way, cause that would stains you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So she was a new creature to Adam. That's what it is. So a lot of people say it didn't never say that Eve was a virgin. It never said that. So you gotta get out your mind what Solomon say. Nothing new under the sun, fam. Hey, you gotta know ain't nothing new under the sun, fam.
Okay.
That's even in Adam time. That ain't even talking about any time. That's just talking about Adam time too.
Facts, huh?
Why you ain't applying all the covenants? See, cause you forget. Cause you trying to leave yourself out of it. Oh, the man said it. No, you too. Cause you the sons of them. That's why we have to, in order to repent, you have to acknowledge what you did and what your fathers did. Which means you matched your fathers. Yeah, bro, you did what you did too. You can't act up like it ain't like that. It like that. You feel?
That's a fact.
And that's exactly what it is. But see, it's that order. Adam, then Shawty was attracted by the scripts. She was with Adam, he taught her, then they gave it to the children. No other better way. What Paul said was true. It was the law. Go and see what Adam, all the way from Adam, all the way down to Yahuwah say, count them by the houses. Label them their nationality by their father's house. It always been that way. That's who the man deals with the man. Yeah. I don't know what it, his name YAHUAH. Now we put that out there. His name YAHUAH.
Facts.
Not Yasmin, nothing like that.
Facts.
It's real masculine spirit. Feel what I'm saying? But you know, we gonna save and go into there because I know I'm gonna leave it at that right there because I'm gonna let them boil up a little bit and let the music hype you up real quick and then we're gonna go right back into it just to explain that, sis. You hear me, sis?
Cook them beans down a little bit.
Yeah, sis. Don't turn it off yet, sis. I tell you that it gonna get better, sis. The sky's gonna clear up, sis.
We love you too.
We love you too.
We love you too.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. Give a whole hump. Brothers. It's your favorite eye. Forever. That culture. Perfection. Yeah. I give a whole hundred to the scripts. Sticking to the law, never slip. Tryna hang around, get your flip. That manna go good with the meal. I give a whole hundred to these scripts. Sticking to the law, never slip. Tryna hang around, get your fill. That manna go good with the meal. Up early, that Boca Toe spread it across the globe. That light, we make it bubble like we shook a Sprite. That mic, two muscles up, live my house for sure. YAHUAH, it's all I need, the only strength I know. No homies, I got my eyes. You see the box, one house, that flavor thick. You know I'm doubtish, I'm rude, that's what they saying, cause I ain't playing. Pig, I take it serious, this more than lyrics. I'm smoking, fresh out the furnace, this brew is honest. Don't break the law, obey the law, a faithful servant. No hopping, just keep it solid, no I don't frolic around, no out of pocket, I stay on topic. This rhythm, something peculiar, righteous maneuvers, it's crazy. They got no house, but got the rumors. No cooning, keep my position. No vain ambitions, just purpose. YAHUAH's will, that's all I'm working. I give a whole 100 to the strips. Sticking to the law, never slip. Tryna hang around, get you flipped. That manna go good with the meal. I give a whole.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved dog.
It's your favorite and on your co-host Script Flip. Woo! A 613 splash. All esteem to you.
All esteem to you.
All esteem to you. Ooh.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn them up, Mish.
And you back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
Yeah.
Facts. And we want to give a shout out to Playback Sound.
Shout out.
You
Shout
can go
out.
check out all their services at playbacksounds.com.
Yeah.
And that song that just went off right there was that whole 100. And that's on that Free Smoke. You can go get that out there at mindcultureforever.com
Free smoke, free
for all
smoke.
your righteous music. And if you want to check out righteous
Shouts
content,
down.
check out thewave613.com. And you can find us on all social media at thewave613.
Drowning all that righteousness.
On the gram and on Facebook and on YouTube, they get it.
Drowning in all
Everything.
that righteous sauce.
And that righteous sauce. Facts.
Drowned in all that righteous sauce. The wave.
The wave.
And in this segment right here, I'm gonna go into the perspective of the man being the intercessor.
Big facts.
Okay, so the man is the intercessor for his family,
Absolutely.
and I want to go into one script right here. This Deuteronomy 6:7,
Okay.
and it says, "And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when you sittest in the house, and when you walkest by the way, and when you lies down, and when you rises up." So this right here says that you shall teach thy children.
Big facts.
Facts. So many would think that it applies to both the man and the woman, right? But the scriptures say that when a child is fatherless, he's an orphan. So it's not considered that children in that way,
That's big facts.
because that child's an orphan without a father. That's why the men are commanded to take care of those, teach the
That's
widows
right.
and the orphans.
So that means that. So how can he takes his? Do a man takes his child to work every day?
Bullet.
Oh, that's another story though.
Okay.
Yes, I ain't.
We ain't gonna,
I told y'all I was gonna come back in peace. Here
we
I
ain't even
come.
gonna swim in them waters now.
That's a different lesson.
Okay.
It's a different lesson. Different blessing.
Facts.
All lessons are blessings.
That's a fact.
That's what's going on. Listen, because you ain't, even if you didn't have to go through it, if somebody went through it for you and then they tell you about it and they tell you to stay away from it, they love you enough to tell you to stay away from it, they love you.
Right.
They never wanted you to experience it at all.
That's a fact.
See, if you go through, if they sit there and let you go through it, see, that person don't love you at all.
Facts.
If they encourage you to keep doing things and they knew what type of stuff it would bring, that person don't love you. That's why we gotta listen. Hey, Mom Dukes was saying the right thing.
Facts.
She was saying the right thing.
True.
Okay? Nah, man, Mom was saying the right thing. See, hey, then YAHUAH make a donkey talk.
That's a fact.
So he ain't gonna let Mama talk. Mama ain't better than a donkey.
Okay, now.
Absolutely. They get your mind right now.
That's that whip around right there.
Hey, get your mind right now.
Facts.
That's what kept you away from a lot of stuff.
That's a fact.
You gotta stay down. Even though you're a grown man now, and And you can say, I ain't coming over there.
That voice can come through anyone, huh?
Oh,
Like
you
you.
come through anywhere, man.
Facts.
Hey, but you can't just think you got through here yourself. It's not good that man shall be alone.
Mm.
You gotta respect them brothers who go through an orphanage and stuff like that,
Right.
and still remain strong and come out positive.
Facts.
See, I still had a mama who did birth me, so it ain't all that bad. See, I still have to say it ain't all that bad. Because it's somebody who was raised by somebody who never ever participated
in a group home or something.
That's right.
Facts. We can't never forget about that.
You can't.
That's a fact.
You can't. You feel? So it's not all that bad. See, you always gotta see all situations. It's not all that bad. Yeah, you been through something. Look what he went through, and then he gotta understand that somebody was left at somebody doorstep somewhere. You feel?
Sheesh.
And then somebody ended up in a trash can.
Sheesh.
Hey, those are the facts.
That's a
You
fact.
feel what I'm saying? Those are the facts. So you have to understand that. See, look at how directly that deals from that man. The only reason a woman would want to go to an abortion clinic is because the man wasn't there
Right.
who actually performed that with her, who wasn't there to encourage her that he will be there for her and the child. She's making the best decision for her future too.
Mm-hmm.
So, would Yahuwah just blame the sister? Because what's that? Ezekiel 33 states that if the watchman sees the sword coming and doesn't warn the person that's coming, sure they shall die for the iniquity because they did commit it. But their blood is on your hands. How did you leave your children and your wife to die? Oh, sex ain't marriage. Well, then Yahuwah is very concerned about people having children with women, and then calling them unwed. Show me in the scripts where it says premarital sex. Show me premarital sex in the scripts.
Bullet.
Never in the scriptures.
Never seen it.
Nah, you didn't see it. Only from somebody outside the square. But then that's another subject too. You feel me? Because that's a difference.
Facts.
It said it should be no in Israel. So no Tatiana.
No thoughts.
Okay. So now that's in the law. It shall be none of that in Israel. So why shouldn't it be that? Because men shouldn't be treating the sisters like that.
That's a fact.
That's right. So we should have a different type of perspective on that. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it deals with the man. That's why he has so much responsibility. You got some strong sisters, but when it comes time for the war, they're gonna need men
Right.
to fight the war. You feel me? Well, we work out, we do, but that doesn't matter. Y'all beating up junkies.
Facts.
Folks who don't have enough wind, they don't exercise, they don't do none of that. See, all that stuff that they're doing in the gym, they're supposed to be encouraging others to do, be a light to the world. You feel me? I don't want to cook him no vegan meal. I'm going to cook me one and I'm becoming the strongest champ in the world.
I'm gonna be the strong man. Sheesh.
Check this out. Genesis chapter 6, verses 3 through 5.
Chill.
It says, and Yahuwah said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. Now this was different during the time of the flood. Just as he gave them 120 years, he gave us 400 years. Okay? And he said that my spirit shouldn't strive with all, you know what I'm saying, with man, because he flesh, especially with the flesh.
Facts.
He don't strive with that. If a man don't want to learn, he hard-headed. All he want is his desires. There were giants in the earth. All these big, major these big major things that you see right now, these people running these things that you see right now, they seem too big for you. That's why people definitely fear. They look at giants as people walking around like this. Why isn't it still existing now? Because that means that the scripts is lying. Because it's not existing now.
Right.
Okay, so it has to exist now.
Because there's nothing new under the sun.
Right, nothing new under the sun. So we see giants today. It's these falsified things, these falsified positions with these big people who feel, oh, they tall, these people dangerous, they doing everything. In those days, and also after when the sons of Yahuwah came in unto the daughters of men, when the sons of Yahuwah started to mix, when he told them deal only with this in the garden.
Right.
So could this mean that Adam could not go outside of his nationality? They seeming like that 6'1" tree.
No foreigners.
Okay. Came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Oh, okay.
That boy was just a regular man.
See, he went down to the mirror.
Ooh.
Now, so we go like this. Oh man, that's really. Oh no, this is how the scripture's talking. Now, see, I'm gonna keep it in context because this is a family channel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a family channel. And Yahuwah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth,
Right.
and that every imagination of his thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. So okay, you will say that. This is what he seen. Exactly what it said right here. So his ruach or this set apart spirit doesn't strive with everybody.
Right.
So actually this set apart ruach would understand the urgency of this 400 being prepped for this wedding and being prepped, for this feast, this wedding feast. Why would he come lollygagging? Saying, let me go over here and do this. We got to take the Noah story. If Noah would have slacked any day on that 120, he would have been short. Even when it would have came, the vessel would have been broken, and it wouldn't have been able to hold everything. So for the time that you wake up, you got a mission. Any day you miss, bro, that's the vessel that you have to get out of here. You better take Noah's story serious. Build it up.
Facts.
Cause your family gonna leave on your back.
Facts.
Your family gonna leave on your back. On the man back, of course.
Right.
Okay.
That's a fact.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. Coach. Burn them all, miss. Brothers. For you. Yeah. It's your favorite eye. Can't do it all, but the Father can. I'm Big Brew cool and I'm a Torah fan. I treat these negatives like Ottomans. Feet cake to win you in the Father's hands. Can't fight these dogs, but the Father can. I'm Big Brew cool and I'm a Torah fan. I treat these negatives like Ottomans. Oh man, feet kick to win you in the Father's hands. Yeah, I'm too disgusted with the world class. Living water on this fly, now that's a bird pair. How these superstars be over in the first half, but the right to get it shaking like my nerve bag. Yahuwah hand, the only way I'm traveling. Establishing, I ain't with the straddling. No river mirror, going to appointed times. That's 7 times, in between his kingdom's grind. That's good works, what you know about good works? Going for the tour, not a convert. not American. Never thinking born first. With the brightness of his tone, we start a concert. Singing songs of joy, only if you seen the road. Then you understand it's offer only for the chose. For the low class, still got a low pass. Found a life stash, had to do it all, but the Father can. I'm Big Brew cool and I'm a Toro fan. I treat these negatives like Ottomans. Feet cake to win you in the Father's hands. Can't fight these dogs, but the Father can. I'm Big Brew.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. And on your co-host, Script Flow, woo, a 613 splash, all the steam to you.
All the steam to you. And I'm your host, it's beloved Dahu.
It's your favorite eye.
Man, shout out to playbacksounds.com.
Shout out.
Man, go check them out.
Check them out.
For all your playback needs.
All of them.
All your playback needs.
Yeah.
Podcasts.
Man.
Hey man, I think they even got
Photography,
some music and everything
man.
going on.
Music,
Yeah.
photography.
Hey man, boy got a soundtrack to the movement and everything.
Mix down DJ.
Yeah, check them out, man. You just gotta go check them out, man. DJs, everything going on
man.
here, man.
Your doctors.
Man, y'all, and for all your righteous needs, so you know he need music to scribble now.
Oh,
Facts.
You feel?
And what-
Go to mindcultureforever.com, man.
Yeah. MyCoachForever.com.
Shout out to Young Digi.
The legacy
DJ
continues.
slash this,
Yeah,
slash that. Y'all
shout
already
out,
know
shout
that,
out,
man.
Shout out.
Y'all feel?
Yeah.
Okay then, man. So we back at the subject, man. No one deals with Yahuwah directly, not even the man.
Ooh.
Feel me? And but we've been like it's saying that we've been, even though we said that not even the man, right? It seems that we more like they'll feel that we probably directing it more towards the sis.
Oh,
Yeah, because you know the way that it is, because you know it's because of the order that it has to be
That's
emphasized.
right.
On the order has to be, you know what I'm saying? There's some emphasis on
Facts,
the order part, because that's why I brought Yahuwah dealt with Adam. Adam then dealt with his wife, and then they started a family, and then they needed to do what they did to give him the path.
Right.
It's not good that man shall be alone. Okay, which means that he definitely needs that wife.
Right.
Definitely, when a man gets a wife, you'll see the difference between if you was a free man running wild.
Now you got a wife.
Now you got a wife, somebody you have to protect, somebody you have to respect. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you definitely have to consider.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'll change your life.
That's right.
You feel me? It'll change your life because you'll see the perspective of also the husbandry.
Right.
Meaning how Mashiach loved the people. Feel what I'm saying? You'll see even the mistakes. You still forgive and you love them.
Right.
And you still deal. And you still try to correct and protect. Same thing. Go crazy about them. Even though folks just did some real disrespect,
Right.
you go crazy. See, but you wouldn't find that out unless you got married.
Right.
That's why it's encouraged. Because this will keep you busy. Let me give you some work. Because if you was just working by yourself, with nothing to come home to, oh, boy, you would be a wild man. I know you would. And you know that because when the comparison of when you was in the world versus when you in the scripts.
Mm-hmm.
In the world, it'd be a line up.
Facts.
In the truth, it's like, nah, that's great. We'll go home. Yeah,
It's over with.
Yeah,
man.
I'm tired.
I'm good,
Go
my
to bed
man.
at a good time,
Right.
everything. You feel me?
I'm in the.
Somebody waiting on probably some little leftovers and everything up in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Facts.
Oh yeah. If it ain't, I'm gonna eat hugs.
You know she gonna have it,
Hey, now-
have it out there for you though.
Now see them married man facts.
Facts.
Them married man facts. You gotta get a wife to understand that. You feel me?
Facts.
See, but there's a direct thing that when you deal with Mashiach, because all those positions he filled.
Right.
He was the servant because he served under his father. So he tells you how to serve. You know what I'm saying? He's a brother because he came through a womb,
Right.
and he was part of Yehuda or Judah, the Jews. So he even shows you how to be a brother. Even though you ain't even want the brotherhood, he still shows you how to be a brother.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Even to the sisters who were considered the ones who were used and everything, who they were calling harlot and all that right there, he still showed them love. You seen it. He stood right before the brothers who was about to stone the sister
That's a fact.
because he seen she was a soul. See, he looked at more than just
The sister.
the sister.
That's right.
See, that came through the love of a man. See, a lot of us been missing that. So we don't think, man, it ain't got to come directly through that. My mama got me through this right, through them food stamps and that health department.
Facts.
Big facts.
That's why ain't nobody tossed that first stone.
That's right.
Facts, Aki.
Now, one thing about it is, if it was a man there helping mama, whew, it would have been a different story. Loving her through all that stuff, but it would have been a different story.
Facts.
You feel me? Well, you learn that through the scriptures. This is who it come through. So the lack of that, this is why we got what we have today. Because we have plenty feminine presence.
Right. That's right.
Plenty feminine presence. Not that it's not needed.
Right.
But we not one of them ones who, go the sideway way. Love the sisters.
That's a fact.
And love our wives.
Love y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get burn him up, Mitch out of that because, you know what I'm saying, that wife thing could turn him down a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, he ain't ready to mingle, but he's single. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He ain't ready to mingle, but he's single. Very, very distinguished.
That's
gentleman,
right.
You feel me? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking from a married perspective.
That's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? And my you know what I'm saying, that my baby brother.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That is our bro.
That's
our
our
little
brother.
bro.
Yeah. And that's what he see on the daily. How
Every day.
things are handled.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's the way things are dealt with in the spot. Without the presence of that, then there's no balance.
Facts.
Cause mama, sure she great, she's strong, but if mama only 4'11", what more damage can she do to a baby boy who done grew to be 6'5", 300?
We got an internet question from
Okay.
Juanita56.
Juanita, what's up?
If husband gets hurt and can't work, should wife work?
Woo.
Question mark.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, now that's the way it should have began.
That's right.
Oh. I already know it's gonna cause love.
Okay.
Well, let's just go to Deuteronomy 24:5.
Deuteronomy 24:5.
24:5.
Okay. Facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, when a man have taken a new wife,
Mm-hmm.
he shall not go out to war. Okay, he shouldn't have to go out there and fight all the battles of this. Oh, okay. Neither shall he be charged any business,
Mm.
but he shall be free at home.
Oh, sheesh.
1 year. It shall cheer up his wife which he have taken. So if he ain't doing no work, who doing the work?
Bullet.
Fact.
Okay.
One more bullet.
Let's go to Isaiah
All right.
4:1.
Let's go to Isaiah 4:1.
Okay. Hold up now. Just flip with me. Next script and chill. So you can do this with anybody. Next script and chill.
Isaiah 4:1.
Next script, chill. Okay, next script and chill.
Just take a little
You
breath.
chill.
Take a little breath before this one now.
You chill. Okay, here we
Just
go.
chill out.
It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. Did it say his bread out?
No, it did
It
not.
said their own bread, right?
That's right.
Something she baked or something she came up with.
That's a fact.
Okay. And wear our own apparel. That's something she sold up, something she bought.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No whining, dining, no going to the famous shops to get her that.
No, it said she made that.
But she said this: only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Who name?
Always disgrace. Your name.
Ooh.
Now see, that's in the scriptures. Now see, if you argue with that, now we know your heart. If you argue with that, now we know your heart. Go and swallow it. It didn't say a man was going to go out there and bring nothing
That's a
and
fact.
do nothing like that. We work together.
Fact.
I go prepare the way. Of course you benefit when you definitely invest that time and that love and all that in that man, because you become an heir to the throne. You become a princess.
Bullet.
You receive the same treatment. Why would he go out there and earn and do all that right there and not sit his lady up on a high place?
Bullet.
Put his treasure in a safe place.
Bullet.
We don't want a diamond chain. We just want to put our wife in a good place.
Bullet. Bullet.
A big fact, sorry.
That's all
It's
we
all
want to
that
do.
right there, cause it's enough.
We want you to kick your feet up
You
too,
feel?
baby.
But see, it's like the reason why I read that script right there, though, you know what I'm saying, really to keep it tasteful,
Fast, I can.
is because eventually folks gonna get the picture. When she should have got it in the first place, you're gonna finally get the picture. That's right. And then you're gonna have to go at it in that manner. But if you just would have obeyed and did exactly what you needed to do,
You would have
you would have already been a treasure. You would have already been an heir.
That's a
You
fact.
wouldn't even have to do none of your own. It would have already been done for you.
Sheesh.
Do your thing, big baby.
Do your thing.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Hey, many sins. Hey, many sins. Many sins.
Bro, death upon me.
Hey.
Really, bro, death upon me.
Oh.
When I got a body, now that life upon me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going back, you know it's higher than me.
Screw.
Hey, the lie beyond me.
Oh.
Yeah, I took it back. When I say I'm going back straight to the hood, boy, that good stuff. How we speak good stuff. Yeah, it ain't good enough.
Nah.
Everybody ain't something right now. We just dropping seeds. Somebody got water. I been on the thing.
Yeah.
Look, everybody know I used to be up on my thing.
Yeah.
They probably couldn't receive it from
Used
that
to.
boy you used to be.
Yeah.
Well, I tell them who I used to be. Now it's new to me. It's new to me. Yeah, nah, it's new to you. How
Yeah.
we been, we do it too. Boy, we brewing too. How I'm
Yeah.
doing new. Now this brewing never knew. It's just some old time and it's new time. Boy, I'm doing too. Ooh, it's seeming one. Yeah, it is a card.
Yeah.
That meaning one, boy. That mean we a card.
Order.
Everybody in the room. Everybody in
Order.
the room. Boy, I never zoom by. We just traveling.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. And this your co-host, Script Flip. Woo! A 613 splash from above. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All stand to you.
All the things to your whole.
Yeah.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved dog.
It's
It's
your
your
favorite
favorite
out.
Here to give you the rundown, man. Real fast, man. Then give you a little mana chip. Fit you up out of here, man. Not a mana chip, but a big mana chip. Something to fill you up.
Hold back.
Ponder, you feel me?
Hold back, shoulder.
Okay. 22nd. The 22nd. I hope y'all already checked out the footage from the, what that was, the second? Boom Church. Boom
Boom.
Church. Hey, man, winning that thing, man. Hey,
Sheesh.
big spot. You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Big shot, man. That was crazy.
Man, shout out Boom
Man,
Church,
shout
man.
out Boom Church.
That thing went
Okay.
crazy.
Now, on to the 22nd through the 24th, we got the Midwest Brew Out. Shout out RLNT, Ty Serve, Tassel Gang.
Serve.
Shout
My
out.
coach fell for the Midwest Brew Out.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying, man? Hope to see everybody there, man, who close by. March 3rd, March 2nd and 3rd, we got Payne College.
Pain.
That's out there in Augusta, Georgia.
Facts.
April 3rd, y'all know that's Pesach or the Passover. Pesach or Passover. Okay, so either way you want to say it,
You know.
same thing on the 3rd. May 3rd through the 6th. Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
With the Ikey Dante, man.
Bring it back.
Might shoot that way better down though.
Bring it back.
Might shoot that way better
On that beat. On that beat.
beat.
We on the beat, you heard?
Yeah, June. What that is? June 7th and the 8th. James 1-1 conference down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval County.
That's right. And then we got July 19th through the 21st. That's Gaston, Alabama.
Oh, in that Poundtown.
Alabama, man. Shout out to the Watchmen of Yahuwah.
Man, shout out Watchmen of Yahuwah, man.
And
Shout out.
And then, y'all know our second home already.
Okay.
Shreveport. That's in August.
Say, bruh.
Say,
bruh.
Y'all already know, man. Hey, Dak Shop shouted.
Dak Shop shouted.
Dak Shop shouted. Okay, man, so we're going to end it with this one right here, man, with the Mountain Chip. Get a real fine one. Okay, we're going to go with the Deuteronomy 6. We're going to go through, we're going to read the whole thing. No matter of fact, we'll go John 1, verse 18 through 20.
John 1, verse 18 through 20.
Big facts. So it goes, no man have seen Yahuwah at any time, the only begotten Son, which is the bosom of the Father, he had declared him. And this is the record of Yahuwah of John. When the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? So that's when people asked him, did you get it from Yahuwah? Who is he? It was that. No one has dealt with him. Who I dealt with is the one who's about to come to you.
Fact.
Just as we're doing today. If we're such the big shot, why we're not trying to get in position to help our people?
Right.
Okay then. And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not the anointed one. We already know who my shot. We already waiting on that. And the way that they say that it's gonna happen is the way it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, then it's a lie. Well, just hold your horses. Wait. Let it happen first, my guy. Let it happen first, my guy.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Intercessor.